Welcome back, everyone, to the Sports Minorities Podcast, your home for not-so-expert analysis and plenty of shit-talking. I'm your host, JC, your resident Titans fan, and joining me are...
I'm the best! Chickenwing, sorry.
This is Nori, the Giants fan. I'm still ashamed, but I'm still here.
Good evening, DJ here, Cowboys fan. Let's jump right in.
And this is Phil. Still don't understand how our pick'em works. I have the same score as the Brethren Court, but somehow I'm in second.
Yeah, fuck that guy. I don't know.
It's
He's trash.
Yeah.
thing, but
I don't know how it works out. It's crazy.
it's only week 2, right? So.
Trash.
Yeah.
That's what it is. I don't know how
it is what it is, man. It happens, you know.
So he could have picked
Take L's when they coming.
the way it
Yes.
works, honestly, no shit talking aside, is the way it works is he picked a bigger upset than you did. That's all.
Uh,
I thought it was by the final score tiebreaker thing, but yeah, whatever.
I could be wrong. Could be that too. Your answer sounds similar. So
yeah, you can't really see it though. You can't see how it happened.
Yeah, that's insider information. JC has all that. That's insider
Yeah,
information.
he's the admin. He knows all that shit. Fucking
There's a
JC.
link how Yahoo evaluates it. I'll send it to you. But anyway, thanks everyone for joining us once again. And we're going to go ahead and recap how we did in week 2, talk a bit about some sports news. Chickenwing's got a new segment he's picking up on right here. And then we'll make our week 3 predictions, which, quite frankly, I think we're going to be pretty... There's quite a few games I think we're all going to be pretty even on. So there are some major point spreads on some of these games. So we'll start real quick with some of the latest sports news, especially in the round of the NFL. First off, with the writer's strike and the SAG strike going on right now, ABC has announced that they're going to be simulcasting Monday Night Football games for the rest of the season. There was a block here and there where they were going to be simulcasting some games here and there where there wasn't any new episodes planned of their usual Monday night programming. But since there's nothing new coming out, they've basically picked up the rest of the games for the whole entire Monday night season. So when you add that to the 2 wildcard games that they're going to get, it amounts to, 19 weeks of football on ABC. So kind of takes you back, right? When Monday Night Football was always on network TV.
I know. I fucking loved it.
Yeah.
Yep.
And latest, this came down earlier today. Cam Akers traded from the Rams to the Vikings. Officially.
That's wild. But I'm not surprised.
He wanted out. He got out. So
He
And
did.
they don't have, and Vikings don't have Dalvin Cook anymore, so, it's a win.
yeah, one underperforming running back to another underperforming running back. It's pretty cool. Good trade.
I mean, it's a great trade, And remember, Daddy Kirk says you like that.
yeah.
Don't call him that, please. Don't call him that.
He's been waiting his whole life to call another grown man daddy. Just let him have it.
I mean, seriously, yeah, all right. Yeah, you're right, Nori. You're right. It's all yours, Mike. He's all yours. There you go.
Well,
Damn right.
in fairness to Kirk, I put him on the bench in favor of Brock Purdy this week, and he put up like 56 points in fantasy football.
Jesus. So
Yeah, Kirk had a game. He definitely had a game.
all right. Well, let's move on to how we did last week. Let's see here. Myself, DJ, and Phil all went 11-5. Rob and Chickenwing went 10-6, and Nori 9-7. So with our overall standings here, DJ and Phil tied for first at 20-12. Nori at 19-13. Rob at 18-14. Chickenwing at 17-15, and myself at 15-17. So told y'all, I'm just gonna creep my way back up. To get my bad
Yeah,
luck.
whatever.
I don't
Whatever.
fucking believe it.
No.
I don't fucking believe it. I don't believe it. This is insider info. That's what this is. There's some insider shit going on. I don't believe this.
It's
And,
nice.
and maybe it's groupthink, but you're totally right. I think we're all going to pick the exact same games this week, except for maybe like 3 of them.
Yeah.
We always think that, but then JC is like, well, the weather is normally 92 degrees in this one. There's been a tradition since 1967 that whenever they change out their tampons at halftime, there's always some.
Hey, it's one of those weird things from Elias Sports Bureau, right? They got all that crazy shit that goes on.
Give it time.
Yeah.
Watching JC with the Pick'em League is like watching a child like just drown. Like somebody could help them, but they're just not. And like.
Well, on to picks we regret. Any surprises? I'll say right now, my surprise for me was the Steelers on Monday night. I know division game, but God, Cleveland was supposed to blow that out, and nope, not so much. I'm just curious to know why Deshaun Watson didn't get suspended for making contact with the referee, though. That seems to be.
One thing that got blown out of that game was Chubb's knee brutally. If you saw that,
I didn't see it live.
Bad.
I saw a picture, and I don't want to see how the video ended up. But this is pretty much the same exact injury he had in college on the same knee. Obviously, it's season-ending, but do you guys think this could be career-ending for Chubb?
I think it's always possibly career-ending for a running back when they injure the knees. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. At this point.
God, it's the worst luck, and it's just nasty. Oh, that picture's gross.
I mean, he'll do everything he can to get back for sure, but I 60-40. I don't even know. I mean, watching the video, Jesus Christ, it looked terrible.
You're being generous. 60-40? Wow, that's generous even for you.
That's only because I know how much of a beast he is.
He's a beast, I'm sure, but he messed up that knee before. MCL, pretty much every CL in that knee, he got surgically repaired,
basically,
only to have it completely messed up all over again. So
yeah, it was bad, and it's just horrible to see.
Mm-hmm. Just horrible. So
this is why running backs want guaranteed money.
Yeah.
Bingo.
Yeah.
They get worked. They get worked to death, worked to the ground, and then when they're hurt, like, oh, sorry, you don't have a job anymore.
Yeah,
that sucks.
Except for Arian Foster, he did that to himself. Let us remind everybody, he did that to himself with his old vegan diet.
Picks I regret. I don't regret picking against my Titans against the Chargers. Looking at the history of the Chargers, looking at the Chargers and the Titans matchup, but I am obviously extremely happy that the Titans showed up and came back with the home opener, pulled out an awesome overtime win, which was amazing, and it's weird to believe the Chargers are 0-2 to start the season. Am I seeing that right?
They don't fucking play defense.
It's funny how you mentioned that. We're going to talk about that a little bit later.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. So, DJ, what about you?
Well, let's jump to the Chargers real quick. Staley is supposed to be a defensive-minded guy, but look at the first 2 weeks. Are you serious? This is what your defense does? Your offense puts up a bunch of points. So the whole Kellen Moore experiment, blah, blah, blah. Okay, well, your offense is putting up points. Cool, got 24 points here. 34 points against the Dolphins? That's awesome. But then if your defense doesn't stop anybody, then I don't really know what you're supposed to do. Anyway, moving on. I don't really have any regret picks. Not really too many surprises. I mean, watching the fucking Commanders and the Giants both have huge comebacks against teams that should have had the games won. That was something. I mean, Jesus. Let's talk about the Giants. I mean,
well,
you're basically
you knew the Giants were always in it because it's.
Let's not talk about the Giants. Let's move on.
Let us definitely talk about the Giants later.
Nori, listen. I'm trying to compliment your team for making a hell of a comeback. Well, look who it is. It's Rob. Hey, buddy.
Hey!
Whoa!
Oh
Did
my
you wake
goodness.
up from your hibernation, bro? What is this?
Yes, he showed up.
Give me once a month. That's all you get.
All right. Joining us for the first time this season, our resident Tampa Bay Bucks fan, Super Asian Rob. What's up, Rob?
So anyway, yeah. So the Giants did what they're supposed to do. They just did it in Giants fashion. So yeah, like cool. Great.
So my son this evening said it. I was going to tell you, he said a very unintentional Giants joke, and it was pretty good. I was like, I gotta save this one for the podcast. He goes, I just don't think Daniel Jones fits into that program on that team. And I'm like, "Oh well, where do you think he would fit in?" He goes, "The XFL."
No.
Wow.
Well,
Lori, do you agree?
He's 9. He's 9. He has no idea what.
So he's 9. So that's the context I was going to ask for, because obviously I don't think he knows he threw for 250 yards in the second half. So.
But Nori, that's what I'm saying. I was complimenting your team here. That's all I'm doing.
No, I know.
They're
They're so goddamn frustrating because they were down 0-20 in the first half. So you went 6 quarters. You went 6 quarters without a score. No way. No way you're that bad. There's no way.
Well, dude, I'm watching the Cowboys game. I'm flipping over the Giants game every once in a while. I see you down 20-0. I said, this is 60-0 over 2 games at this point. You got finger banged by the Cowboys in week 1, 40-0, and then it's 20-0 against the Cardinals. But then I checked again. He had 14 points. Then he had 28 points. And I was like,
I was
shit.
I was literally at a bar trying to find a heroin dealer. Like, I was done. I was done.
60 points is the magic number. Once they give up 60, then they can start coming back. So watch out, everybody.
Well, hey, they did it. They made the Cardinals look like exactly what we thought the Cardinals would be all season, which is trash. So it's good. We're good on that. No, outside of that, everything else kind of fell out the way I thought it would, minus Washington coming back against the Broncos. But, I don't know. This Sean Payton and Russell Wilson experiment, the offense is fine. The Broncos don't play defense anymore. So I don't know who's going to fix that.
That's Nathaniel Hackett's fault also.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Phil, your thoughts on the week? Regrets? Surprises?
The only surprise for me was the Lions getting taken down by the Seahawks. I was pretty confident in that one.
Man.
Weren't we
Well,
all?
besides the Steelers-Browns. The Steelers-Browns and Lions-Seahawks, those two were the 2 surprises. Nothing else too crazy.
Well, you were the only one that picked Chicago. Are you surprised how bad they were with all the hype that they're supposed to have this year?
I am.
Yeah. That one stung pretty bad because I picked again. Buccaneers are 2-0, right?
Mm-hmm.
currently, yeah.
Well, I still stand by my worst team in the NFL record this year for them.
Thank you, sir.
Well, it's going horribly for my prediction though.
Well, don't
have any
look now,
Bucs fans.
folks, but the Atlanta Falcons are 2-0 also. And I don't even
Stop that.
understand. It's gross.
You stop that.
Listen, I'm physically disgusted by this, but I can't change it.
Okay.
They're 2-0. Okay.
It almost sounded like you were complimenting them there for a second there. So I was just.
Listen. How do I badmouth the 2-0 team? And I mean, let's not. I mean, they didn't beat. They beat the Packers.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know what's going on in Atlanta.
Each time they're scoring at least 24 points. So like.
Yeah,
maybe they're finally figuring something out. It's kind of wild.
They're running the ball. They're throwing the ball. I mean, their defense is stepping up when they need to. I don't know, man. Maybe they have a chance to win that division.
So they're clearly not the worst team. They're clearly not the worst team.
I know it's early,
No,
but I was the
not.
only one that picked them to win the division. So just throwing that out there.
Okay, calm down. It's 2 weeks in, buddy. It's 2 weeks. Take it easy.
2 weeks, Jason.
Take it easy.
All right, well, let's talk to our NFC South representative here, Rob. Let's talk about week 3 or week 2. Excuse me. Any picks you regret?
Week 2?
Any surprises? Yeah.
I don't think I regret. Oh, actually, hold on. Let me take a look back. All right. There was one. Can we come back to me in just a second?
Sure, we can.
Yeah.
We'll go to Chickenwing. What about you, Chickenwing?
I have no regrets. I really don't. All my picks.
Why not a winner?
Yeah.
No,
exactly.
not that. It's more. My biggest surprise was actually how the Denver game ended. To be honest, I legit thought that Russ was going to be Russ and finally get out of his whatever he's in and come back and win, and he almost did. But
Freaking Hail
crucial
Mary,
mistakes.
man. Jesus.
I know that tipped, but no. Honestly, Cincy Baltimore, I should have known better because it was a division game, right? Seattle was a surprise, sure, absolutely. Tennessee, wow, that was a head scratcher there. And then it made sense about Pittsburgh winning it after Chubb goes down. It's just it's just like the same with the Niners and Cowboys game last season. Like after Pollard went down, we turned it around. Had Pollard stayed healthy, bro, it would have been a totally different outcome. Like I can admit to that. So, but no surprises, honestly, guys.
All right.
Okay, I got mine.
Go for it, Rob.
Yeah. I'm surprised that Tampa's actually 2-0 at this point. With all the hate that I've thrown at Baker Mayfield, and he's still
You're probably the reason why he's playing so well. That's,
probably.
Got that motivation.
I thought he's doing something.
Yeah.
He is. Like, fuck Rob. Fuck that
Jesus
bitch
Christ,
ass.
man.
I'm like, I'm gonna prove this stupid little Asian wrong, and
He did, bro. I bet you, bro.
he's like, man. Huh. Yeah, but other than that, no, none of the other picks I regretted. Like we said earlier, Nick Chubb going down kind of killed the Pittsburgh game. But yeah, nothing else I had any regrets over.
All right, and Nori.
I definitely reached on the Dallas and Jets game because I know they beat the Bills, but yeah, I thought they'd pull off another miracle. But I think I was chasing the upset there.
Shocking.
No, I mean, no. I made it more of an emotional decision than a smart one, so that was stupid.
He's playing to win.
Well, yeah, that's why I'm a winner. Let's see here.
Dallas. I mean, Dallas is looking extremely dominant right now. They really are.
I mean, look who they played. Hold up. No, look who they
I know
played.
you feel like
Phil,
you reached,
Phil,
Nori,
let's go back in time. The last 5 years, week 2, Dallas looks dominant. How many times are we going to see the same movie?
I'm not saying I'm expecting it to go anywhere. I'm just saying they look like they look like the team that the fans are about ready to say, "This is our year."
Our year.
Yeah.
They say that at preseason before the first kickoff.
Let the Cowboys fan jump in here for a second. I'm not going to do that. Quite frankly, I'm not concerned with these first few weeks. We got big wins. That's awesome. I'm looking at games like the 49ers.
Yeah,
That's what I'm looking at. If we win that game, then I'm going to talk some more. But until then, we played the fucking Cardinals. For fuck's sake, man. The goddamn Cardinals who had the Giants down 20-0 and still lost. Because somebody made a phone call and said, "Hey guys, you're supposed to be tanking." Oh shit, our bad, and then stop playing. So
all being a Dallas Cowboys fan, and I kind of feel bad for them because all being a Dallas Cowboys fan is like, it's like being, it's like thinking the stripper likes you. Like you're gonna just grind it on for minutes and minutes and minutes and minutes at a time, and if you have the money, hours, and then that's gonna happen.
Yep.
That's what it's like to be a Dallas Cowboys fan. Right at the end, when you're about to, you should get it all, you get nothing.
I'd rather be a Cowboys fan with that scenario than a Bears fan knowing that the stripper is just going to walk by you because of how ugly you look.
I'd rather be a Bears fan.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I at least want the tease, bro. Like, I at least want to touch, bro. Like just
only one leaves
hope.
with blue balls, right? Is that
right? Just hope, and that I'm gonna score.
Any sad Bears fan can walk into a club with money and get the same scenario. That's not the point. The point is that it doesn't matter. If you have money, you have money. But no matter how much money you have, Dallas Cowboys, they don't finish off their players. They don't finish off. So yes, it's week 2. They look great, amazing. That is true.
Well, you said you reached with the Jets, but did you think it was going to blow up the way it did, like a 20-point victory or a 20-point loss to Dallas?
No, I actually did think it would be a lot closer. But I'm not surprised either because, the Jets, Zach Wilson's never been able to be consistent, which is why they got Aaron Rodgers. So he had a great game last week. If he would have played like that last week, they might have won. But he didn't.
Zach Wilson did what I've seen him do quite a few times last season, which is throw 3 interceptions, aka multiple turnover games, and then look like a pedestrian, basically. So,
that's what I expected out of Baker, but he's just not.
I'll give it time.
Shit, so did I. I was like, man, where are the interceptions? Come on, Baker. We know better than that. But he's not doing it. He's not doing it.
All right. Any surprises for you, Nori?
Surprises, yeah. Washington, starting out 1-1. That's pretty fucking shocker there. I would think if you put up 33 points, you would win. That's kind of crazy. I'm surprised how close the Miami New England game was. I'm legitimately surprised that Seattle beat Detroit. I never would have saw that coming.
It's just kind of a bringing Detroit back down to reality too. You know, hey, you.
I don't know if it's so much that is that Seattle didn't like losing to the Rams. So
yeah.
I'm gonna go with Nori on that one. I mean,
Was
'cause
it
you
just-
can't really count Seattle as a bad team though. Like,
no, they're
Like,
not. I thought Detroit beat them. They're not. a
No.
bad team.
yeah, of course, right? Like, because it's way different if Detroit lost to, like, Arizona. I'd be like, okay, fuck is this? You beat Kansas City but lose to Arizona, but like, this was an evenly matched game. Like, in all honesty, you know, Detroit just has to fix things on defense. In retrospect.
Yeah, and by that you mean play defense. I understand.
I mean,
That's
did they
it,
lose? They lost Swift in the fourth quarter, right?
They did.
That was a big chunk of their offense too.
So I don't know.
Do we know yet if he's good to go for the next game, or is he?
That I do
He's
not.
still questionable as far as I know because he's on 2 of my fantasy games.
Okay.
And same as Saquon, but like I don't think they should play Saquon this week.
Saquon, I think they've said is out, right?
Saquon's out.
Saquon's out. They took out the left tackle. They took out 2 of the linebackers. The Giants are finally doing the smart thing. And if anybody's hurt, like they're arguably going up against the best team in the NFL. So fucking sit everybody, please. Everybody who's made a glass, just sit them. I don't want to lose anybody for the season.
Yeah.
There's no point to this game. So.
Which,
Well, damn.
speaking of which, UTSA, take note of that. If Frank Wilson is not 100%, don't play him against Tennessee. You get
Honestly,
a bye after
like,
this
don't-
week.
Honestly, yeah,
he's
there's
gonna get
really-
Save him for the
destroyed.
conference games.
Save it for conference play, yeah.
Yeah,
I never want to see
Lord
any
have
player
mercy.
under doubtful play because it's like unless you're some fucking wife beater, I don't like seeing anybody get hurt unnecessarily. So again, if we were fully healthy and we were like 2-0, then sure, cool. Let's see what happens. But we played horrible week 1. We're pretty injured right now. Let everybody heal up. We're going against somebody who we probably weren't going to beat anyway. We have nothing to prove, and it's a Thursday game. We have no time to rest. Just fucking sit them.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, let everybody rest. So
Fucking funny. I played Nori this week too.
yeah, minority matchup there.
Mike, you sound defeated. Like you were waiting to talk shit and all kinds of stuff, and I was just like, well, fuck it. All right, well,
No.
Nothing to say.
I'm talking about fantasy because like I lost both Chubb and Barkley in the same game, same day, and I'm just like, really?
Oh yeah. I'm gonna show you a Chubb. Yeah, you're gonna get fucked up.
Oh yeah. Fucking right. That's okay. I beat Rob though, so fuck him. He's a vampire. I'm keeping Kittle, bitch.
That's
Got
fine.
it.
I'll just go after Kelsey tonight.
Exactly.
Rob, you saw what I said. My response is very simple. One middle finger.
I saw.
you can't have
I saw. I was like, yeah, you're gonna like Dallas Goodere, yeah. Uh-huh.
And for those wondering what we're talking about here, some of us are doing what's called a vampire league. If you're not familiar with it, basically Rob is the vampire. He's the only one that could
Waiver.
waiver wire,
And trade.
everything like that. But before he plays somebody, he declares, if I win, I'm getting this player for this player in a trade. He picks one player to take, and you got to go through the whole season like that. So I'm already screwed because I got injuries and I can't do anything about it in that league. So fun for me.
You and me both, bro.
Yeah.
I lost both my
I
running
think-
backs.
Same here.
I think all of y'all have at least 3 injuries at this point.
But just to show you how much fun I'm
Doesn't
having with
matter.
this league, I took Justin Tucker round 1. I was like, fuck it, let's go. So
Yeah,
Man, that man has put up points for you. I don't hear nothing.
He did 1 week, bro. Calm down, bro. 1 week. No, the
Bro.
team I'm most impressed was Dallas, bro. Dallas week 1, 51 points. What?
Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah.
all right,
stop.
Yeah, it's okay. I love it. I love it.
Moving on.
Yeah.
let's move on to a new segment we have on here, and Chickenwing's doing this one. It's called Overreacting Minorities.
Right. So those of you that were absent, Rob,
Nori.
basically
Wow.
it's a and Nori. I just basically picked it off from a Rich Eisen show. I do listen to his podcast. Shout out to Rich Eisen.
Wow, we're gonna get sued.
Calm down. Fair use as I can shout it out. Anyway, so it's scenarios that we picked. Exactly. So the scenarios that's picked.
I've got a
so-
scenario at the end of it too. I got
Okay,
one
sure.
as well.
Oh, okay.
And And so it's a scenario that's picked, and then so what I read the scenario, and then you guys tell me whether it's not an overreaction or it is an overreaction. That's just that simple.
Wait.
So go ahead.
Read.
Calm down. Anyway, so
that's gonna be
so
fun. Right.
the first scenario that I have is about the Giants. So about Daniel Jones specifically. So here's the scenario. Daniel Jones is currently overpaid, but he still needs help. Is that an overreaction?
Overreaction. And who says he's overpaid?
Yeah, I don't think anybody says he's overpaid.
Yeah, compared to who?
He had the largest contract in NFL history until like over the summer.
Not
For a
guaranteed.
while.
Not guaranteed.
I mean,
Not-
no, because he only had 82 million guaranteed, and that's a la Kirk Cousins when he
Exactly.
fleeced the
The first-
Vikings.
the
And how
first
much
2
is Mahomes
years.
getting a year now? 50 some million or some shit like that.
57.
Something ridiculous.
So everybody looks at the Daniel Jones contract. It's all guaranteed. It's not. They tried to do the same thing with Barkley, but he wanted guaranteed money. Daniels is guaranteed the first 2 years. That's it. This year and next year. The rest is incentives, and it's team friendly. So he's not being overpaid. But as far as like, what was? Repeat the question, Mike.
Yeah, you're right. Daniel Jones is overpaid, but he still needs help. Is that an overreaction? I don't think
That's an
so.
overreaction.
Well, overreaction, man. Like,
Yeah,
That's a
I
hard.
think that's an overreaction because look. So we've all said this. Daniel Jones, 4 years, $160 million, but it's not all guaranteed. 82 million is guaranteed, and as Nori said, it's over 2 years. The rest of it's incentives, touchdown passes, yards, blah blah blah. Okay, great. So, do I agree that he needs help? Yes, I do agree with that. But the overpaid part, no, he's not overpaid. I mean, look around the league and look at the money some of these other quarterbacks got.
look how much Justin
we
Herbert
can
just got.
spend all day talking about it. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure the Chargers are going to win.
Word.
So, just throwing that out there. The Giants at least have a win.
So I think the consensus everybody's saying is that that's a complete overreaction. Complete
Yes.
overreaction.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right, here's another one. Puka Nakua. Those of you that know, that is the Rams rookie
Rams
receiver.
rookie receiver.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
we know who he is.
Okay,
We know
so
him.
Puka, so his first 2 games will change the way we look at Cooper Kupp's season, the rest of the season. Is
No.
that an overreaction?
Overreaction.
Yes.
Overreaction.
Nope, I don't think it is.
What?
Do tell.
Okay, I get it.
Phil. Floor is
So-
yours, buddy.
He has set records as a rookie in the
Already.
first 2 games. Already. He's probably going to be a premier receiver in the league over the next 5 to 10 years. Cooper Kupp is made of glass, and he's a threat, but he's not the end all be all for that passing game at all. Now that Nakua's there,
All right, let me throw something in here because if Cooper Kupp was healthy, we wouldn't even know who this guy was.
Maybe.
but now we do.
I mean,
That's
we
how
do,
things- that's how
so-
things work.
Now we do.
It's working.
Exactly.
Yeah, but if Cooper Kupp comes back, like, who you riding with as your
Well,
receiver?
Exactly.
Yeah. So
I mean, I'm not
Looking
saying
like
they're
he's
going
a
to
threat.
just cut the guy. I'm not saying they're going to cut Nakua. I mean, maybe he wins the job. Who knows? But I mean, you're going to have 2 slot receivers. I mean, I guess you
go
could.
with, you go with whoever's your playmaker, whoever's showing this playmaker.
Facts.
Yep.
Facts.
It
All
just
right,
makes
Definitely the younger of the 2, which means that as far as that goes, from a future standpoint, I mean, Nakua,
Yeah.
Cooper Kupp is not old by any stretch of the imagination, but he's not young anymore either.
All right. Norium, so you said that's an overreaction?
Yeah, that's definitely an overreaction. It's only a couple weeks.
Okay. Word. All right. Here's number 3. I have 8 of these today. Number 3. The Bills will win the AFC East after week 2.
Are the Dolphins still playing games?
yeah, I was gonna say,
yeah.
that's reaction.
I
Overreaction.
have a Dolphins one too. So,
Yeah, it's between Buffalo and Miami.
Right now for week 3, overreaction.
okay.
Absolutely.
Gotcha.
Yeah, Tyreek Hill's healthy, to my knowledge. Jalen Waddle's still healthy. Tua's still healthy. I think we got the
As long
Dolphins
as Tua
winning.
stays healthy.
Yeah,
Miami's the
Tua is
game.
the wild
healthy.
card.
Yeah.
Tua is the wild card there.
And if Tua
Correct.
stays healthy.
Okay. So This one, I'm already going to call an overreaction, but here we go. Here are your 0-2 teams: the Pats, the Vikings, the Chargers, the Panthers, Texans, Bengals, Cardinals, Bears, Broncos. Of that list, none of them make the playoffs.
Overreaction.
Obvious
That's
overreaction.
an overreaction.
Overreaction, yeah.
Overreaction.
I feel like you can't
That's not even
do
good
that
beat.
until it's like 0-3 or 0-4. Then you start looking at which of those are not going to make the playoffs.
Okay.
Yeah.
And like
Yeah,
I agree with that because on the AFC side, like really the only ones that I'd be really concerned with are the Chargers and the Bengals. Everybody else, like, no, I don't care.
You're saying this is the preseason. The Bengals don't play 17 weeks of football, and they still always make the AFC.
Exactly.
No, they don't.
They play 12.
They're that good. They're that good, and they'll still make the AFC Championship game.
Okay.
And even in the NFC side, I mean, I wouldn't count Minnesota out yet. I'm not going to say they're going to win it, but they could. They could still win that division. And I actually heard a crazy fact the other day. Justin Jefferson, I think, is 24 years old.
Mm-hmm.
He has more receiving yards than any receiver in Bears history all time.
That's
24.
crazy.
That's
Well-
not surprising. The Bears relied so much on the running game in the heyday, you know. So
Well,
Well, I mean,
really
he oughta-
good.
yeah.
yeah.
That's crazy.
I mean, it would be one thing if he'd been playing for 7 or 8 years, but he hasn't. That's the crazy part.
Mhm.
Okay, I'm sorry. All right. So dabbling into NCAA.
Oh,
Everybody knows Prime Time is the head coach of Colorado.
that's prime.
So
What a game, too.
What?
Coach
Dude,
Prime,
Yeah, he's
2
right.
a.m. Oh my god,
I
bro.
stayed up to watch that. It was amazing.
Yeah. I sure did. I was up the entire time.
I
I
fell
was up
asleep.
to I was up to laughing at my boss because he made some crazy bets. In there.
Oh man. I made it all the way till halfway through the first overtime, and I conked out. I couldn't make it, bro. I know. I know. I was so sad. I got woken up by game day, the after show, and I was like, "Fuck! I missed it." I was so mad. But anyway, so with that game, Colorado will make a bowl game this season.
No, that's not
Yeah.
like a bowl game. That's easy.
Yeah.
Easy.
That's not even an overreaction at this point.
No, an
Like,
overreaction would be
That's-
Colorado's going to win the Pac-12. Hold your roll, bro. No, I don't think they're.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that would be an
yeah,
overreaction.
yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of Pac-12, actually, that's actually my next one, JC. So since this is the final year of the conference,
Uh-huh.
a team from that conference will win the national championship.
False.
not possible.
Oh,
No. Nope.
Have
Not
you
happening.
Seen
The
the
pro-
way Texas and Michigan and Georgia are playing right now?
The programs, right? Their recruiting is just not strong enough to compete with Georgia, and like,
yeah, and the way the bowl game system works, there's no way they don't make it because Deion Sanders is a moneymaker for whatever city brings them in.
Oh, I get it.
I
I
can
get it.
see a Pac-12 team in the playoff. It's still
Okay.
4 teams this year, but I don't
Right.
see them winning a game.
You don't see them winning it?
No.
Okay.
Like, maybe Oregon, maybe USC. Those are your probably top 2 programs out of that conference this year.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't know if either one of them will win a game in the semis if they make it to the 4.
Got you. Okay. So the number 7, here we go. So we talked about the 0-2. Now we're going to talk about the 2-0 teams. Dallas, Miami, Niners, Ravens, Falcons, Saints, Bucks, Eagles, Commanders. Less than half of that, which is 4 teams, will make playoffs.
I don't think it's an overreaction.
less than half
Less than half.
So you saying of those 8 teams,
of those 8 teams,
only
half of them
3
are
or
That's
Right.
nine.
only 3.
It's
3.
9 teams.
Oh, it's so okay. So
Nah,
less
more
than
than 3 will make that.
I'd
They're
say
saying
more
at
than
least-
half of them make it.
no.
So
Yeah,
4,
more than
3,
half.
2, or 1. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. 4, 3, 2, or 1 team of those 9 will make the playoffs.
I think 4. Yeah, I think 4 of the teams. So yeah, less than half.
I think more than half.
More than half.
Ooh.
I don't think it's an overreaction.
I don't think so either.
It's one of those things where
Okay.
it's too early to tell too. Yeah.
I know. It's week 2. Week 2, right? All right. So here it is. Week 2. Last one. Miami is more of a complete team than either Dallas or San Francisco.
The only reason I wouldn't say
When
that
healthy,
Well, yeah, that's the big asterisk.
I'm talking about everybody's healthy. Everybody's healthy.
Everybody's
Overreaction.
healthy. Miami is
that's,
Everybody's-
that's an overreaction.
yeah.
Overreaction.
Well, that's an overreaction because Miami's defense doesn't compare to Dallas or the 49ers.
That's true, but their offense towers over both of the other two teams.
Yeah, but
So
if
that's
you
what
never
I'm
give the ball.
Right. So holistically speaking, Miami has more pieces to put together than Dallas or San Francisco.
That's an overreaction.
That's an overreaction.
Definitely overreaction.
San Francisco has got some
San
pretty
Francisco's
powerful
like,
weapons.
yeah, like their offense just on.
Mhm.
Christian McCaffrey, Debo Samuel. I mean, yeah, they're no slouch either over there.
Facts.
I think the 49ers are the most complete team in the NFL, and I do think it's hilarious nobody's mentioning the Eagles.
Because they did it
I
last year.
love it. I love
it. So,
I kind of love that too. Yeah.
yeah, I love it.
So I don't know
love
if y'all
it.
saw this earlier today. This is not part of the segment, but I actually found this out a couple of hours ago. Apparently, Warren Sapp will be joining the coaching staff of Colorado next season.
He's kind of already been
Holy
working
shit.
with them. He just
Hasn't he?
officially-
Yeah, hasn't he?
Yeah,
He's
Like,
been
he's
working
been there
with
a while.
them, but like this is going to be official as of next season.
Yeah, he'll be a paid
Wow.
employee basically. But
Mhm.
he's already been out there working with
I
them.
mean, he's basically a consultant for them, aren't they?
Yeah.
Isn't
At this point, yeah.
I think he's
So-
trying to like complete his degree or something like that before he gets the coaching job or something like that.
Yes,
Oh, that's
sir.
Yep.
That's pretty cool. You know,
I mean,
That's actually dope.
Regardless
And,
of-
and that would help them because they need some help on defense. So I think Warren
Yeah.
Sapp could give them a little one or two.
Look, I know it's
Yeah.
a rivalry game, and in rivalry games you throw everything out. It doesn't matter if it's a 10-0 team versus an 0-10 team. Anything can happen.
hmm
But my kids, that's
Right.
outside of UTSA and Texas State, this was the first time they watched a game on TV. Like part of it, obviously they didn't stay up till 2 a.m. to watch it, but
I was like, you let him stay up.
no. But we watched like the first quarter of it, and seeing the pregame fight, all that stuff was like, yeah, this is a heated rivalry. These teams just don't like each other. I mean, I have to compare that. They're like last year, my daughter's softball team. There was one other team that just didn't like us. Of course, mostly it's the parents, but whatever. But that's kind of how it was. A little introduction to that. A lot of jawing, a lot of talking. That cheap shot on Hunter, Jesus, I'm surprised I got
Folded him.
out of the game.
That was dirty, man.
That was dirty. It was dirty.
I was
but
shocked. They threw the flag. I knew they were going to throw the flag, but I'm like, why would you not eject this guy? That was
Probably because
that
it
was-
wasn't targeting. He just hit him in the chest. That's the
And
only
that
reason I
kid
think they
and
didn't eject him.
That kid and the family's gotten death threats too, which I think is too far. But
Yeah,
that's-
and
it is.
Dion, for his credit, has said no, none of that. And Hunter's come out and said it's whatever. It's part of the game. I'm good. I think he had like a lacerated liver or some shit like that. He's gonna be out for a few weeks. So that's
Oh, Jesus.
Exactly.
that's why he went to
Yeah.
the hospital.
Yeah,
so.
you got hit hard for that shit. Yeah, bless.
But
Woo!
that was a character game for all those guys in Colorado, because you think about it, only 10 of the players on that roster know what that rivalry is about. Like, they were there last year. Everyone else is either transferred in or is a new recruit under Coach Prime. So they got a good introduction to that rivalry.
They really did.
Yeah.
Mind you, they have a better record so far than last season altogether. So don't forget that.
They
guys.
beat 1-11. So
Yeah, exactly. They won one game. Like,
Okay.
They won one game. You win 2 games, you're already good. Like he's already succeeded at this point because they won more games than last year. It was free, really.
Look, don't be mad because
here's
he
a
beat you
little.
for week 1.
I don't know if you want to say this is overreacting or whatever. True or false? The NCAA will make it stricter for teams to get players off the transfer portal after what Prime has done in Colorado.
Absolutely.
it'll definitely make it harder.
Absolutely.
Yeah, true.
Okay.
Watching what he did and watching the movement from the transfer portal. Yeah, we have some new regulations to discuss with you guys.
Oh,
we got to move.
What,
it
you
out.
mean all 30-plus players that he recruited?
Yeah.
And they will put that on fucking top of the list for next season. Like, cause you know how that shit takes like a couple years to kick it. No, they will make that official come 2024 season. Watch.
They'll do it as soon as
College football is still a good old boys program. They don't want a successful black coach. They just don't want that.
Yeah. But there's 2 things that people should have learned from this weekend. Is that number 1, the HBCUs have incredible talent in their football programs. It's just that there's no eyes on it.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of those guys from Colorado came from Jackson State, came from HBCUs. There's a lot of talent in those colleges. They need more TV time. Number 2, UTSA fans should all agree. the service academies are a fucking machine on the gridiron. I went to the game, Army versus UTSA. I gotta say, Army was impressive to watch. They are just a machine. They're methodical, dude. I think they only punted twice because they went for it on fourth down just about every time, and they got it. So, team to watch. I mean, if there's any program in the service academies that could make a play to be considered for a national title contender, had Army not lost a game already, they could be up there. Like, it's amazing to watch a team play as a team. They're not celebrating like individual, like make a big deal about a sack or nothing. They congratulate each other. They go to the next play. It was amazing to watch, and that was pretty awesome to see. So, but
Word.
Yep. All right, Phil, you said you had an overreaction thing.
Yeah, I do. So this one may be a little self-serving, but Jaguars KC. Jaguars were in the red zone, I believe 5 times and failed to come out with a single touchdown.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
The South is up for grabs. Overreaction, underreaction.
Completely overreaction.
That is not an overreaction. It's the Jaguars. They can't win 2 division titles in a row. So.
Nah. That's overreaction.
Or they face the Super Bowl champs, JC. You know,
Yeah,
complete overreaction.
That's
right
impossible.
there.
I'm going to go ahead and say overreaction. I still got the Jags winning the division.
Still got that
Easily, I might add.
Yeah.
Okay, good. I needed that, guys.
4 games. 4 games.
It's damn near free. Damn near free.
If we blow it against Houston, then I don't even know what to say.
You have no business even talking about winning the division at that point. You blow it against Houston.
Unless the Titans are playing the Chargers 16 more times, then I win that division. So.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, the Chargers will make it a game for the first half. Then they'll give the lead and they'll lose. So it's all good.
All right. Well, let's move on to week 3. Our pick order this week is JC, DJ, Phil, Rob, Chickenwing, and then Nori. And our Thursday night game is a minority matchup. Nori's Giants are heading out to the Bay Area to take on Chickenwing's 49ers. So those 2 guys will pick last on this one. San Francisco favored by 10 at home on a Thursday night. Obviously, the Giants are injury-riddled, so I'll ask everyone except Nori and Chickenwing right now, is anybody picking the Giants to beat the 49ers?
Well, we already know Nori's pick.
Yeah.
He said it earlier in the podcast.
Well, it's not just my pick, but it's why I'm picking it. Like,
this
makes no
Just
sense.
work with me, okay?
That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, Rob. Jeez.
Yeah, Rob.
He's been here the first 2 weeks.
Sorry, it's been a while since I've been here.
I was going to say, this guy's listen, guys, give him a pass. He's rusty. He hasn't been here for a little while. Okay? You got to get back in the swing of things.
Got to get his coffee. All right. So
there you go.
Yeah, I got it. I get it.
All right. So
to answer your question, JC, no, I'm not picking the Giants to be the 49ers.
Okay.
I'm not doing that.
All right. Nori.
Hi.
What do your Giants have to do to win this game?
Fucking sacrifice a chicken.
Just the chicken?
Call Lawrence Taylor, see if he can still play.
Just the wing.
What do they need to do? Okay, they need to play like the second half Giants, not the first. Okay. They've played injured before, so it's not like they have 0 chance. It's going to be really, really difficult. It's going to be really difficult for who they're going to play. They have to defend a lot better. Like, 49ers offense is incredible, and we're defending like, dog shit right now. Yeah, we need a lot to go right, because everything looks like it's going to go wrong pretty quick.
So that being said, who are you picking for this one?
Are you fucking with me?
He just wants to hear you say
it. I am picking the San Francisco Giants to beat the New York Giants.
There you go.
Yeah, I can't even fucking say it. I can't even say the goddamn name.
So, yes.
Yeah.
All right, and Chickenwing.
Hey, Nori. Say it with your chest.
Well, with all the stats compared, and wait, that's DJ. Sorry. No,
shut the fuck up. I haven't done that in years.
Yeah, there's no stats to compare. Is bad team go bad, good team play. Like that's yeah.
Yeah, that's right. So I have San Francisco winning by 55 points, 55-0. All right.
Is that accurate? Yeah.
That might be close.
55-0. So the Giants' second shutout of the season. Is that what I'm saying?
If it's the first half Giants, go higher.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, first half Giants. Oh yeah, first half
Yeah,
Giants.
maybe.
Well, yeah. You know what? 56. Because I can't math apparently. So 56.
If it's the
is
second
all
half
touchdowns.
Giants, then it might be a game. We'll see.
True. Very true. I really hope it's competitive. Like no bullshit. I really hope it's competitive. That way, I could be scared of Nori talking shit to me. But
I don't know
10
how
point
it will be.
favorites. That's just lopsided, bro. Like I can't.
It doesn't seem like enough, quite frankly.
I really don't. But yeah.
He said I can't play a favorite. Shut up.
randomly throwing this in there. I can't believe for the not an overreaction, you never included the Rams being 2-0.
No,
That's true.
Yeah.
We did not.
I
did not
couldn't. I couldn't think of a because they're not 2-0. They're 1-1.
They're 1-1. They
Oh,
lost to the
that's right.
Bucks.
Yeah, they lost to San Francisco.
Well, they lost to the Bucks.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
But they covered the
But I'm
spread.
telling you,
Me and Rob called that
Well-
shit. They covered the spread.
Oh yeah, they definitely covered.
and Sean McVay swears he was not aware of gambling implications. He swears.
Bullshit. Bullshit, bro. Why would you
Sus.
kick a
No.
field goal
Sus.
4 seconds? 4 seconds.
4
Nah,
seconds
fuck
left. You're
outta
gonna kick
here.
a field goal? No,
Hell
we
no,
know
bro.
what was happening.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
someone made that
Yeah.
call. You know what? We just
More
need
like,
to
hey.
a little bit closer.
Hey,
No, I
when
know-
he kicks
I know
the
that-
field goal,
He's a
we'll
white coach,
kick you a
not a,
little bit.
he's a white coach, not a black player. So
I know the cities aren't too
Wow.
far apart. I know the
So,
cities aren't too far
so
apart,
the
but the
amount
Rams should be
color code?
embarrassed.
What'd you say,
The Rams should be embarrassed how much the 49ers showed up for that game and just
We always do.
totally shouted them down. I was watching it like you would have thought it was a home game with all
No,
that.
we always do that.
It's always like
I-
that.
yeah,
I was
It's
gonna say,
always like
It's
that.
always like that.
yeah,
Unless
the
it's the
49ers are in
Michigans.
Southern California.
Yeah.
They just get the
Oh,
fuck
yeah.
out of there, you know. So
Same with Oakland, bro. If it's Oakland Niners, we show up in droves, bro.
yeah, well,
just
it's
like,
Vegas now. You guys, well, I guess you would drink.
I mean, it's still kind of close.
Yeah,
like,
they'll
it,
still show up. They'll still be there. They'll still be
it
there.
ain't that far.
Tons of bitches. They'll be there.
All right. Let's move on to Sunday, and it's Tennessee at Cleveland. Yeah. I feel confident now. My Titans, thank God. So I'm going with Tennessee.
Yeah.
DJ, what about you?
Well, if Nick Chubb was playing, I would pick the Browns, but he's not.
But
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with the Titans.
tighten up.
Don't sound too
He really-
disappointed. Phil, what about you?
He's disappointed in that.
I'm kind of in the same boat, unfortunately. It hurts me to say it.
Yeah.
No, this is one of my lowest confidence games because I think it could go either way.
Yeah.
But I'm picking the Titans.
All right.
Oh my god, the hesitation for both of y'all is just great.
Rob,
Tighten up. Let's go.
this guy.
Oh my god.
No.
Say it,
I'm
Chicken
still going
Wing.
Cleveland. No, I'm still
Say
going Cleveland. Fuck JC. I'm going Cleveland. Out of hatred and spite.
Out of
No, fuck JC.
Pure hatred and spite. That's all that
Exactly.
matters.
Nori.
I'm actually signing Cleveland just because they re-signed Kareem Hunt and he knows the system and he's not a bad
Thank
running
you.
back.
All right.
Thank you.
Thumbs up or thumbs down to Cleveland's all white uniforms, by the way, including the helmet.
Thumbs
Thumbs
up.
up.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up. Yeah.
It's pretty Cle-
Yeah,
pretty,
sure.
pretty, pretty Cleveland.
Yeah.
It was interesting to see them in a helmet that's not orange, but
Hey,
it's pretty
That's
cool.
not orange. Yeah.
Speaking of white, when do we get creamsicle? I'm waiting for that game.
That's just coming. It's this. You know what? Let me look
So
at
you
it.
can find it on
We'll
Twitter.
figure
They played 2 games with it. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
All right, cool.
All right, Atlanta at Detroit, and I know I've sung Atlanta's praises on this one, but this one's going to be a tough one for them. I have Detroit winning this one, but I know it's going to be close. This is Atlanta's first big road test, so I got Detroit winning this. DJ, what about you?
I also have Detroit winning this.
All right, Phil.
I am still on the Detroit bandwagon, even though last week was such a disappointment.
All right, Rob.
I'm the original Lions fan here, so yeah.
All right,
Facts.
Chickenwing.
I have Lions. I have Lions, and it's going to be a shootout. Like, a tale of no defenses on either side of the ball.
Yeah, well,
That's
they're just not
correct.
exactly great
Right.
offense.
Is it my turn?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I think Detroit wins.
Wow, unanimous.
All right, this one might go back and forth, but this is going to be an interesting one. New Orleans at Green Bay. Now, it's looking a little bit like Green Bay is going to be back and forth this season, but I really like what New Orleans is doing, and I'm picking them to beat the Packers this week. DJ.
I'm going to go with the Packers at Lambeau.
All right. Phil?
This is one of those weird games that I just feel it's a trap game, and the Packers are going to pull it out. Saints are going to win their division, and Packers aren't going to win theirs. The Packers win this game. It's my prediction.
Okay. Rob?
Yeah, I need the Saints to lose, so I'm going to go with the Packers.
Okay. There we go.
Chickenwing?
First of all, you're a Lions fan. Fuck. What the fuck you need the Saints to lose for? Not even in your damn division. Fucking flake ass fan. No, I'm going the Saints to win. Fucking Rob over here pissing me off already.
All right. Nori?
Cannon.
I'm going to go Green Bay. They look better than the Saints right now, and Green Bay barely lost.
Okay. All right. Here's honestly the first of many this week. Denver at Miami. Miami favored by 6.5. Is anyone taking the Broncos country? Let's ride and go beat Miami. You think
Fuck no.
All right.
No, I'm good.
No.
Go ahead, Mike.
No.
Good.
No.
Nah, bro.
No? You want to join the 3% on Yahoo that are putting the Broncos?
I think the spread should be more than that. I don't mean 6.5. I don't believe that's enough. I really don't.
Get people to bet, I guess. But yeah. By the way, I love how the NFL memes has turned the checking to see if you guys are still them boys into checking to see if the Broncos are still riding. I think that's hilarious. Yeah.
Yes. Don't worry, Dallas will lose, and then we'll bring it back.
Chargers at
Of course
Vikings.
you will.
And Vikings only favored by 1 at home. Honestly, I got the Chargers winning this one. They need this more than anything right now, because if they start off the season 0-3, it's really going to start to fall off for them. So I have the Chargers winning this game. DJ.
Well, we got a tale of two teams who don't win football games. But I don't know. I'm gonna go with Justin Herbert and the huge contract that he got. Maybe he actually can show us that he's worth some of it this week.
All right. Phil?
I don't think he's going to show he's worth any of it. I think the Vikings are going to win this one at home.
Damn.
Wow.
Damn, my man went for the jugular. Holy shit.
All right.
All right.
He's like, hey, Justin, you're worth nothing, buddy.
See, you're picking the wrong Justin. You should be picking Justin Jefferson. Just saying.
Hey, you're right.
So, plus it's Kirk Cousins on, 12 o'clock football, so it's not primetime football. So
It's not prime time. You got a point. Shit, I had to think about that. I had to change my pick. I forgot about that.
All right. Chickenwing?
I still believe in Herbert. Fuck y'all. I don't care.
All right. And Nori?
Definitely the Vikings.
Okay.
I'll be the lone wolf. I don't give a fuck.
All right.
The Chargers are just that disappointing.
New England at the New York Jets division matchup here, and
Oh god.
Exactly.
yeah,
Exactly.
do we have?
I'm going with New England on this one. Zach Wilson is not. No, I think
He's
Bill
not him.
Belichick still has their number, right? I mean, it's Bill Belichick.
He is not him. He's definitely not him.
So I got New England. DJ.
Yeah, same thing. I'm gonna go with New England. Belichick's defense will. They'll probably get some more takeaways. So I'm gonna go with New England.
Phil?
Yeah, this one I was leaning towards the Jets, but I think New England. I think you guys are right. I don't know why I was thinking Jets. I'm going with the Patriots.
All right, Rob.
You thought of Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, I'm taking the Patriots.
Chickenwing and Nori. Either one of you guys taking the Jets?
I'm not. Honestly, again, if the week one Zach Wilson shows up, their team's a lot better than last year. They could absolutely beat the Patriots. They're not that good, but they're they were within 7 points of Miami, so I think they yeah, and also Zach Wilson's I don't think has ever been able to beat the Patriots.
Never.
So,
Nope.
How did Shannon Sharp say it? He can't even play dead right? That's what he said?
God, boy.
Damn, I don't
That
even.
was so funny.
Wow.
That was so funny.
All right. Here we go. Buffalo at Washington. And because 93% of Yahoo is picking Buffalo, is anyone here picking Washington to beat the Bills?
No.
I hope they make it a good game.
No.
I'm going to say no, but if Washington does win, they make the playoffs.
Hey, you know what? I would be convinced.
Yeah.
I would be convinced at that point.
Right. Houston at Jacksonville. Phil, what do you got to say about this one?
I just really hope we don't lose to Houston.
Look, man, if y'all can't beat Houston, you might just want to take a week off from the podcast.
Yeah, no, I'm with. It's 98% on Yahoo for Jacksonville, so I'm feeling okay about it. It's actually the biggest delta on here.
No, it's
Oh,
not.
no, it's not.
actually the
49ers.
second.
No, it's
49ers.
The second. Yeah, it's
No.
the second.
KC, 99% over Chicago, by the way. That's
It's third then, because 49ers also.
Yeah, the 49ers one is
Yeah.
pretty
North
lopsided.
part of that 2%, guys. You got it.
1.5.
Somewhere in
I
there.
mean, we didn't score any touchdowns, but our defense looked okay. We held the Chiefs to 17. If we could have gotten the end zone, it would have been a 1 point game, or we'd it was.
Because even Dallas can't get in the end zone.
Mike,
Mike, have we needed to? Have we needed to?
your trash talk has to make sense.
Yeah, it does make sense.
I mean,
5 field goals last
Mike,
week.
it makes sense.
Obviously, Nori didn't watch
Mike,
the game.
you got in the
Yeah,
end zone.
5 field goals last
But
week.
we got in the end zone though. I mean,
Yeah, eventually. Yeah, your defense got in the end zone. Okay, your defense got in the end zone more than
Mike, you
your
must have
offense
missed the
does.
game, dude.
All right,
You,
all right.
All right.
you must have missed the game, dude. The offense scored first. Like, what the fuck?
Anyone picking the Texans to beat the Jags this week?
Except you? No.
I
No.
ain't doing that. No. All right.
Just kidding. No, I'm not.
Indianapolis at Baltimore. The Ravens favored by 8. Is anyone picking the Colts to beat the Ravens this week?
Nah.
I have to ask that question.
No, sir. No,
No.
sir.
No.
All right. On to the Sunday late afternoon games. We start with Carolina at Seattle. I feel like I can ask this one because it is pretty big spread. Is anyone picking Carolina to beat the Seahawks?
Not yet. No, I haven't seen enough. I like what I'm seeing so far, but not enough.
I want them to beat the Seahawks.
Chubba Hubbard's
Well, of course you do.
After beating the Lions, I think they got the Panthers.
Okay. All right. Now,
I
the
can dream.
biggest point spread of the week is KC by 12.5 over the Bears. Yeah. So, anyone think the
sounds
Bears
about right.
pull this off?
Go ahead, Phil.
Nah.
To cover the spread? Sure. Look yeah, bro. Cover the spread.
Go ahead, Phil.
I don't even think they cover.
I don't know. Yeah, that's a tough line to even call. I think the Chiefs are going to win by more than 12.
I don't know. The Chiefs haven't looked as impressive this year, to be honest with
They
you.
haven't had to.
They haven't had to.
Well, they lost to Detroit.
That's Dan Campbell, bro.
Yeah.
That's Dan Campbell. Don't you disrespect that man. Fuck, JC.
All right.
The Bears were the worst team in the NFL last year and should have got the number 1 pick, but they made a coaching move that cost them that, and they're gonna be struggling to get off that bottom rung.
I mean, right now it's looking like it's either them or Arizona for the number 1 pick, which is, nuts.
Fine by me.
Yep.
I'll give a fuck.
Yeah, well,
All right. Dallas at Arizona. DJ. Now, Phil lamented how disappointed he'd be if his Jags lost to Houston. How disappointed would you be if your
Hey.
Cowboys shit the bed against the Cardinals?
Completely the same. Completely the same.
Not worse.
There's no reason we. You know what, JC? Jury's out.
Okay.
Would you sign in next week? Or
At
will you
least-
dip out?
Well,
That's the real question. You gonna be here next week if Dallas fucking loses?
Well, you know what? I guess we'll find out. Is
we'll
my
find out
response to that. No, I'll be.
So,
I'll be
of all
here.
the memes I saw
if
last-
we lose the game, then I'm gonna sit. I'll take it if we lose the game. But I mean, I don't see it. I mean, there's no reason we should lose the game. Better offense, better defense, better
Oh, don't
special
worry.
teams.
It'll be all over Twitter. It'll be all over Discord. I will make it a point to let you see it in some capacity.
Well, then I guess you better make sure y'all beat the Giants.
You're right.
Okay,
You're
then.
right. You're right. Fuck
Of all-
off. You're right.
Right.
of all the memes I saw this week, the best one I think was in a pro Dallas one. It said over the last 2 weeks, Dallas 70 points, New York 10.
You're right though.
Wow.
Combined
I love
percent.
it. It's wonderful.
Anyone picking the Cardinals to beat the Cowboys this week?
What, and ruin their chance at number one pick?
In my head, JC,
tanking.
I want to pick them to win.
They're tanking.
For selfish reasons, but no, I'm not picking them to win.
No, they're tanking.
Anyone think
Fuck
the
you.
Cardinals win a game at all this year?
Yes.
Somewhere down the line.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were in
Yes.
they were in their last two games. They're playing for their coach. They absolutely, of course, they won a game. They're not even the worst team in the NFL.
No.
The Bears say hi.
Are the Bears on their
They-
schedule this year? Oh, actually, they are.
Okay, so
Week 16.
how much? Okay, how much? Okay, so what are we thinking for a tie? Like 0-0.
That would be so
If-
hard.
If that
So,
game
yeah, if
ended
they-
at 0-0
You know-
tie,
You know what it'd be? It'd be the very last play, and whoever has the ball goes back to their.
The Cardinals haven't phoned it in. Like, they almost beat Washington. They almost beat the Giants. So, I mean, we shouldn't act like they're just some free team. Like Joshua Dobbs is not playing bad at all.
No, I know they're not playing bad. It's their upper management that seems to be taking the shit that they're pulling. So, you know.
So if they both go into that game with 0 wins, are they both trying to tank?
No, whoever has the ball last gets a safety.
I don't think Chicago wouldn't be trying to tank because they were supposed to be good this year.
That's
I
correct.
know.
Arizona
What
was
is this
supposed to
one
tank.
that was?
They're
Yeah.
supposed,
Plus,
so
we
they were
have to look
supposed to get
at
the first
who's
pick
actually.
last year.
Yeah, but you also have to look at who's going to be available in this draft. Like, there's not that many standout.
There's a pretty good QB coming out of USC.
Yeah,
Which
but there's.
he might not.
He might not. If
Said
people
that,
are.
yeah. He said that I don't have to declare for the draft, basically.
He doesn't have to because they're going to move to the Big Ten next year. Maybe
So he's basically saying Arizona, Chicago, don't pick me.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
And
And plus the next-
the Cardinals also have the Texans on their schedule this year as well. So
Yeah, so,
Oh,
so
see?
their
So
their next
they'll
4
have at
games
least
are
one
the
of them.
Cowboys, Niners, Bengals, and Rams, and then you have the Seahawks and
Okay, so
Ravens.
playoffs.
I don't see them getting a win until the Texans. All right, cool, let's go.
all right,
Moving
Yeah.
on.
all right. Sunday
Four
night
losses.
game: Pittsburgh at Las Vegas. The Raiders favored by 2.5 at home, and there's just something about the Raiders in prime time in their home stadium. So I'm going with the Raiders to win this one. DJ, what about you?
I don't fucking know, JC. I
Yes, you
don't.
do.
I
Yeah, you
don't
do.
know.
Yeah, you do. His name
I'm
is
gonna go with the
James
Raiders.
Garoppolo.
All right.
Okay, that's his
I'm
name.
gonna go with Jimmy G. That's what I'm gonna do.
There you go. There you go.
You mean Devontae? Yeah.
All right, Phil.
Yeah, him too.
So this is another anecdotal one. Mike Tomlin on Monday Night Football is 20-3. So he's good at night games.
What about Sunday Night Football?
I'm not quite sure. He probably hasn't played quite as many of those, but I don't know. The Steelers looked really good last week. 2 defensive touchdowns. I'm going with Pittsburgh.
Okay, Rob.
Okay.
God, I never thought I'd say this. I'm going with Jimmy G and Devontae. Raiders. Yeah.
Chickenwing.
I'm going with Jimmy G, bro. I've always believed in him.
Second coming.
Fucking bull.
Shut up. Shut up.
Whoa!
Shut
What
up.
is this racism?
Always
You guys-
believe. Never
You guys
doubt.
have me
Racist,
on
okay.
recording. I've always
Alright,
believed
buddy.
in Jimmy G.
Lies.
Fuck.
You believed in him.
I believe you're a liar.
That's what you
I'll
believe.
always believe he was supposed to be traded, and
Nori.
He was.
it was. Nori.
Nori, your pick, dude.
I was waiting for everybody to stop talking so I can get my turn in.
Okay.
Nah.
Yeah, so the Raiders and Steelers are about as useful as a nipple and a man. So who cares? But the Raiders.
Okay.
Nice.
Nipple on a
But-
man.
All right.
I like my nipples.
Another Monday night doubleheader, and the first game is Philadelphia at Tampa Bay. Rob, it's your Bucks. What do you got?
Fuck
here?
yeah.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
go Eagles.
Yeah, fuck out of here. Fucking fake
Okay,
ass fan.
just
I knew it.
just so we're clear, it's not because I don't like the Bucks. I just despise Baker Mayfield.
Oh god. Well, you're in a conundrum this season.
Yeah, isn't it great?
Wait till you see him in a creamsicle. Fuck yes, bro.
Well,
I'll buy that
Real
jersey.
quick,
Yeah.
real quick before we move on. So Tomlin is 17-8 on Sunday Night Football
Oh, there you
That
go.
was good. Okay.
with a 9-4 record at home. That
But that's on the road though, so it doesn't matter. Jimmy G.
forget useless stat.
Rips.
All right. I'm gonna go with the Philadelphia to win this one as well. Maybe Baker's makeup call. We'll see. DJ.
Gross. But I'm going Philly.
Say it.
Anybody going with the Bucks to win?
Nah.
I
Gross.
don't know.
Say it.
But nah.
Come on, DJ, say it. Which team you going for?
Dude, I already said it, Rob.
Did you?
The Philadelphia
Nah,
fucking Eagles. That's who
There
I'm
you go.
going.
There you go. Yes.
That's who's going to win the game.
Yes.
Jesus
Say that
Christ.
with confidence. Fucking love it.
I need a shower now.
Feel filthy?
Disgusting.
All right. So nobody's going with Tampa. All right.
Even Tampa's not going with Tampa.
Yeah, that's true. Now the final one, if you'd have told me beginning of the season this one was going to be hard to pick, I would have said no way. But injuries to Joe Burrow make this a very difficult one. Rams at Bengals, and as difficult as it is, I'm expecting the Bengals to eke out one because they definitely
yeah.
need one here. You don't want to go with three, so I'm going with the Bengals to win this. DJ, what about you?
Yep, right about time for them to start turning their season around. So they'll go ahead and get a win.
All right, Phil,
Agreed.
Rob.
No, I'm taking the Rams.
Of course you would. LA.
Yeah,
Fucking LA.
that sounds like a Rob
What?
pick.
Oh, you?
That's what it
Oh
sounds
my
like.
God, y'all are a bunch of haters.
Sounds like a Rob pick. Yeah.
Let me be
It really
me.
does.
Chickenwing.
Oh, I'm going for fucking 50 because fuck the Rams.
All right. And
Okay.
Nori.
So yeah, the Rams only lost to the 49ers by 7 points. They lost their first game pretty close. They're playing really, really good right now. The Bengals haven't woken up yet. So they need to win week 3, but I don't think they're going to.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
All right.
Ooh,
Wow.
got support. That's right.
Interesting.
You're not my
Yeah.
friend no more. Fuck you.
Mm.
All right, those are our picks for week 3. Next week, we'll take a look at how we did. We'll see if we have any more overreacting minorities, stuff that Chickenwing's going to bring to the table. What other
Hell
news
yeah,
comes out.
bro.
And we'll make our week 4 predictions as well. So, anybody got anything before we sign off?
I hate Rob.
Yeah, let me throw this in here for Rob. This is especially for you, bud. October 15th versus the Detroit Lions, we will see creamsicle jerseys.
That's okay because I'm a diehard Lions fan that day.
All right.
No. Gotta get
Rob.
my jersey ordered before then. Gotcha.
He did say he's not rooting for them all season, so it's a waste of money. Like
Yeah.
he's already had the option select. He's already backdashed out of the mix-up. Like,
That's okay.
He's a Lions fan.
But
And it's smart.
it's Baker Mayfield in the creamsicle jersey. Like that's like the best of the best gift to give.
You know
to Rob.
what that just means? I get to watch Baker Mayfield lose in the evil, ugly uniform. I love it. I'm cherishing this moment every single day.
Don't be
That's okay,
surprised if Rob's
because the
full
jersey
Lions
I
fan
get
today.
for you That will be creamsicle. Will be framed, and it'll be given to you as a gift in front of your aunt. Fuck you gonna do? You can't,
And it'll
can't
be a
turn it
Tom
away.
Brady creamsicle too. Yeah. So.
If it's Tom Brady creamsicle, I'm fine with that. But if it's
Nah,
something retarded like
it's
Baker Mayfield
Baker.
or
It's Baker. Fuck
Right.
yeah.
it's not gonna be Baker
Fuck
Mayfield.
yes. I will make
That
sure.
is a waste of money. I will
I will-
stream myself
Now, Rob,
burning that jersey.
This is actually
Jesus Christ.
Rob. This is the first time you're joining us this year, so we
That's
actually
right.
need to get your division and playoff predictions because you're the only.
Oh,
one.
Yeah, we thought you retired with Brady or something.
Yeah. So.
I thought about it.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're
start
tired
with
to come
NFC,
back later.
So let's go NFC divisions and then wildcard picks. Go for it.
NFC division wildcard picks. NFC East, we will go with the go with. I don't want to say this. We'll go with Philly just because DJ's here. And gonna,
Fuck yes.
yeah.
That's right.
Wow.
Because they're a better
Wow.
team, so that's too. That's a small tidbit.
Well, it was almost tempted to say that other blue and white team, but yeah, no,
Are you serious?
But they're not winners. Yeah.
All right.
can't.
Yeah. Why would you
Keep
push it?
NFC South, we will give to the.
Falcons.
I'll actually give it to the Bucks.
Okay.
Mm,
All right.
As much
never
as
that
I
word.
just dislike Baker
Mayfield.
Mayfield, yeah, I just
All right.
I don't-
And the
I don't know.
North.
NFC North will give to the Lions because Lions fan,
The West.
and the West. Screw you, Chickenwing. Give it to the Niners.
Wow.
That's right. That's right.
And the wild card
Right.
teams coming out of the NFC.
Wildcard teams. So let's give it to. I think the Vikings come out, and I think we have the Cowboys come out as a wild card team,
And the third.
Missing one.
and then the last one will be the Rams.
All right. And then same thing, AFC side.
So we do it AFC North first.
Yeah.
AFC North, I'll take the Ravens.
All right.
AFC South. Sure, we'll give it to the Titans.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, right. Get the fuck out of here.
You don't even believe that. You don't even believe yourself.
I mean, who else
Jacksonville
are there?
retiring? The Jacksonville fucking Jaguars. What do you mean?
Gotta give Phil a little hate here. So
This
Yeah,
guy's
that's fine.
just trolling.
Yeah,
That's fine.
He's just trolling right now. That's what's
Yeah,
happening.
he doesn't want to win this year. That's fine.
what? Funny.
Keep going.
Okay. AFC East will go with the Dolphins, and AFC West will go with the Chiefs.
And the wild card.
Wild cards are going to be the Bills and we'll go with the Chargers.
And one more.
Okay.
And then I would have picked them even like before they were 0-2, but I'll say the Bengals make it out in the wild card.
Okay.
Wait, who's win the AFC North?
He's got the NFC
The
North.
Ravens. The AFC North, I had the Ravens.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And then who do you think comes out with the worst record in the league when it's all said and done?
Cardinals.
Cardinals. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now we got that, so we can compare at the mid-season point at the end, see how we did. So, all right. Well, thank you everybody for joining us on this week's episode of the Sports Minorities podcast. Once again, I'm JC, your resident Titans fan. Joining me this week are
I'm the best. Chickenwing.
okay.
You're the best at fucking losing. I am Nori, your extremely always happy and never angry Giants fan because I just have so much to look forward to this season.
Hi, what's up, everyone?
Wow,
It's the always sleepy Rob, the new Lions fan, and the #1 Baker Mayfield hater. So There it is.
Is that your new nickname, Sleepy Asian
Oh,
Rob?
no.
Is that what we're doing?
Sleepy Asian Rob. That is correct.
Nice.
Wow. Okay. DJ here. For anyone who missed out on it, mark it on your calendars. October 15th. Tune into the Buccaneers and Lions game. You'll see one of the greatest things you've ever seen in your life. Thank you and good night.
You know, I'm on for one show and I get all this hate. What a welcome back.
Maybe this is their time to permanently change away from the Bucks. I mean, they're playing the Lions.
Maybe stop sleeping through multiple shows.
Maybe if I didn't work at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You're joining us.
Also.
Okay, getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning. Close enough. Feels like I'm working already.
This is Phil Duval.
All right. Thanks everyone for
Wow.
joining us. We'll catch you next time. Thanks everyone once again for listening to the Sports Minorities podcast. We do appreciate it. If you want to keep the conversation going, we're on Twitter at Sports Minor Pod and also on Facebook at Sports Minorities. Our YouTube channel, Sports Minorities. Search on there. We live stream every now and then, just some random stuff. And you can also reach us via email, sports.minorities@gmail.com. We do appreciate you taking the time out of your day to listen to us, and we'll catch y'all next time. Rob, your reaction.
Rob, you seriously?
Seriously? Who else is in that division? Jacksonville.
Oh, yeah.
Man,